Hello guys, I hope you all are keeping safe. Yesterday I posted one of this my silly TikTok video on one of my social media. While I was in there, I stumbled into another video which I commented on. My friend replied to my comments. That reply has actually triggered me today to make this video. It was a man beating up his wife or his girlfriend. The sad part to it was a child making this video based on the background noise. I'll quickly put a disclaimer out there. In some cases, the gender role could be the reverse, but on this occasion, I'm going to speak on the woman gender because it is apparent that women are more likely to suffer from domestic abuse, especially in Nigeria. My friend said I should count myself lucky that I do not suffer from domestic violence. I immediately replied, I said, I am sorry, I do not count myself lucky from not suffering from domestic violence. It is my choice, it is my responsibility to suffer from domestic violence. I would make my point clear to why I have said it is my choice and responsibility. Understand that when embarking on this journey called marriage or relationship, we have expectations and goals to be met. However, when these goals and expectations are not met, it's important that we seek help. Sometimes your abuser actually needs help. However, when this is not working, it's important you speak up for yourself. This is where I said that is our responsibility. I know that our abuser victimize us in a way that makes it feel it's our fault. It's not your fault. I do not believe that the physical aspect of this abuse would have started just like that. He would have started with the verbal one. Insults, raising voices when it's unnecessary. When you tolerate that, it soon escalates to slap. When you tolerate the slap and said, oh, it's normal, this is what other people go through in the marriage. No, love, you're the only one going through that in the marriage. The problem is that our society again has failed us. Our society expects us to flourish in marriages. Our society expects us to live in a marriage whether it's abusive or not. Because of what people would say. If you are in a marriage because of what people will say, sadly to say, you are a big fool. Because it doesn't matter what we do in life, people will talk. Whether you are in that abusive marriage, people will still talk. Say, you have to beat your wife every day. People will still talk. People will still talk. Another thing again, that sometimes make us stay in our marriages are the kids. I don't want to break the kids. I don't want the kids to grow from a broken home. Let me tell you the sad truth. Those kids are already broken. Those kids are already from a broken home. Them experiencing that aspect of violence every day is not good for their social well-being. Neither is it good for their mental well-being. All of this sort of abuse, the kids will never forget about it. So therefore, the kids are already broken. Going through mental health issues every day. Don't even try to tell me that there's no mental health issues involved in violent marriages. Sorry, I'm sad. I'm upset about this. When you suffer from fear, trauma, is classified as mental health issues. Anxiety, which is another thing that comes with it. Depression, you cry every day, every given time you cry. How long will you do this for? How long will this carry on? All of these are considered as mental health issues. You're going through this pain, your kids are going through this pain. Another thing again that keep women in this marriage, I think this is one of the biggest aspects of it. Financial instability. When a woman is not financially stable, they are very, very likely to suffer in a marriage. But I will let you know one thing today. money is not everything. Your life is more important than the money you're trying to save. I would say, where it is safe, it can be sometimes hard. This point I'm about to bring now. It can be sometimes hard, and you feel a sense of guilt that you failed again. No, you're doing what is best for you. If it's safe, leave the kids with the man. So he goes through what you're going through. He will go to work, he will feed the kids, he will take them to school, he will be a mom, a dad. So he knows, perhaps he will start respecting you. That is only if he's safe. School fees is not cheap. I understand totally. Don't feel a sense of guilt that your children are going to hate you forever. They will not. They might hate you in the beginning because they are only kids. It's natural for kids to believe that the one who left the house is the guilty one. But as soon as they start to grow, as soon as life starts to teach them, they would actually know that you are the brave one. They will applaud you. They would love you. It's much easier to cater for yourself. And again, it's much easier to nurture the kids from afar than to be dead and the stepmother would nurture them for you. Start up small. It doesn't have to be big. If your friends cannot support you during this time of your life, then you never had friends. Move on. Leave them. Leave them alone. Carry on a life. Start from afresh. I tell you, you will soon make friends. Form partnership. It doesn't have to be big partnership, like investment and that. No, you could be a middleman. For example, you know someone who makes dresses. I want to make a dress. You go to your friend that make the dress or whoever you know and say, oh, I know someone who wants to make dress, but would you give me 5% of this cost because I'm the one who brought this person to you? That is called partnership. It doesn't have to be big investment. Start up small. I would say something. Money that is being saved, that is not used, easily accumulates. It's important that you live than die. Except you want to die. Except that. For me, I don't want to die. Especially not from domestic violence. God forbid. Say no to domestic violence, please. Your life is more important to your kids than you're trying to save. Your life is more important than your friends or the society that you're trying to please. If you don't have life, you won't be able to look after your kids. That is what I meant. You can only be alive to look after your kids. So, please, let's say no to physical violence, mental violence, social violence, and all sorts of abuse. I know marriage is not perfect. To live with someone is not perfect. But when we all have to come to a compromise, to make this work. But when it escalates into all of these factors that has been listed, my dear, please take a walk. I hope this message touches one or two people. I really hope so. Say no to abuse, please. Bye-bye. You look after yourself, okay?